Hello everyone and welcome to a new IK video. This is Ken from 73, and in this video guys we're gonna talk about a couple of marches that I've used to attack the garrisons and the wall for the KvK cities. Yesterday we got Umair and we got a citadel, so I had to think about a couple of marches to use to attack both, and here are the reports to look at. But before we take a look at the reports, let's head into the KvK map, and I just want to show you the difference between Umair and all right, so Umair's garrison power is 144, and I think it's a bit stronger if I'm not mistaken compared to the citadel that we attacked. It is 136, so it's clear that Umair's garrison is a bit stronger than the citadel, which is Anchali, the one that we talked yesterday. So first let's start with the marches that we used to attack the walls. This is I mainly used my mixed march to attack the walls, but I want to tell you a few things. When it comes to attacking the walls, the only thing that matters is the attack speed. For example, this is my normal build for the mixed march. I did not change anything in this build here, and you can see that the damage that my mixed march did is 2.8 million damage in both hits. But when it comes to Anchali, I used a different set of skills, and you can see the difference in damage because I used attack speed skills in my march. I used speed blessing, and I changed the skills for Alex, and I used wind rage to make sure that Alex delivered the most damage. And you can already see and tell the difference between the attack speed between Alex and Hani. Hani landed 66 normal attack, while Alex landed 73 normal attack, 31 block from Wind Fury, which is a bit weaker compared to normal attack. I don't know why, but you can really tell the difference. When it comes to the garrison, so this is the march I used to attack the garrison for Anchali, which is the citadel. I used Heavily Thunder, Wind Rage, Cleave on Alex. I used energy skills for Charles beside an aura. I used weakness. I used no escape. If you don't have no escape, you can use energy suppression. They both have similar effects. And I used speed blessing on Zenobia. For Cleopatra, I used spell disintegrator, rage blessing, and spring of life. If you don't have spring of life, you can use a skill such as shelter. However, this build did not do its best because you can see I only killed 250,000 defenders, and this one was a failure. I only killed 130, and this one here was about the same. And the number of garrisons that we have killed here was 47 wave. We killed 47 wave in both attacks. I think this one was similar as well. However, I changed a few skills, and you can already tell the difference. This is Umair, by the way, and I killed 762,000 defenders, and this was not an RNG. I mean, you can already tell that. In this one here, I killed over 700,000 defender. And the build that I used, I noticed that heals does a lot of difference when it comes to attacking the garrisons. This is why I swapped a couple of skills. I removed Wind Rage from Alex for Berserk. Mainly, I replaced Wind Rage and Berserk. Berserk was on the Charles here. So I switched both skills, and I removed the skill weakness for Vitality Touch, even though Vitality Touch did not heal that much. However, there is a trick when it comes to this. So these are all the changes that I made. The trick is, you can already see in this kind of reports here, the fights ended very quickly. I mean, in this fight here, you can already tell that the fight ended in 26 seconds, and it will be the same for almost all the fights. 24, 17 seconds here, 16 seconds. However, when it comes to the attacks on Umair, you will notice that the fight lasted a bit longer, which means that Charles at least got a chance to cast his shields, and Zenobia get a chance in some of the fights to cast her heals or the Vitality Touch heals. For example, here Zenobia did some heals here, and Charles did cast his shields 3 times in a 27 seconds fight. So that just means that when the fights are longer, your immortals gets a chance to cast their skills. When it comes to Charles and Zenobia, I mean, and they sustain a bit because they make use of the skills that they are using. This is why I removed weakness, because weakness increases the damage a lot for Alex's Heavenly Thunder and normal attacks and Cleopatra. But when I removed weakness, the fights became a lot better, and you can already tell the difference in the numbers here. I think it was up to 100 wave that we have killed, 113 wave when it comes to Ymir. And when it comes to Anchial, it was only a total of 40 to 47 wave, 47 wave. So this is the difference. Here is the build that I used one more time. Charles I'm using only energy skills on Charles. I'm using Wind Rage to make sure to proc Adrenaline Rush, Cleave, and Heavenly Thunder for damage on Alex. I don't want to deal insane damage with Alex, just enough to finish the fight in the right time. And as I mentioned, you can replace No Escape for a skill such as Energy Suppression. They both have a similar effect. You can remove Vitality Touch, it doesn't really matter, it did not heal that much anyway. And Rage Blessing is very important for Charles. Spell Disintegrator is gonna deal some damage for Cleo. And Sparing of Life, if you don't have it, you can remove it and replace it with Shelter. This will be all for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and have a wonderful day.